Daddy.
What's up?
Daddy.
What's up?
Look it. Hey, look. Daddy.
What's up?
Daddy, look.
Yo.
Daddy.
What's up?
Look it. Hey, look.
What's up?
Daddy, look.
Yo.
Daddy. Look it. Daddy, look.
You gonna show them?
Look it.
You gotta talk kind of loud. Let them know what they're looking at.
Look it.
You just made those?
I made these.
You want this chair?
Yeah.
Here, let me raise it up for you. There you go. Yeah, I finally got a new live stream chair. What? It was bad before. I would get so incredibly sore. So now she can use my old chair. All right, what do we got for comments? Oh, if you're not familiar, honestly, I get too many comments in my videos now to where I can't answer them or even remotely keep up with them. So I just do a live stream at the end of the week. It gives you an opportunity to interact with me and ask me any questions that you may want to ask me. Obviously, Super Chats get priority because they literally paid money to have their comment answered. So that one definitely is getting answered. You got markers? Oh, hey, you got to put tights on or something with that dress. That's too short. You can't be on the camera. No, you get off the couch. Seriously.
After this.
Xana, no. I'm going to sit here so they can't see you then. The ATF is power. Watch you look at Freedom's text. Oh, I already texted them back. Different states. Did you set up aftermarket program that will now create censorship? You have a backup. I kind of got a backup channel on the hell is it called? Gun Streamer, but that's about it. I don't have like a second YouTube backup channel except for my daughter's channel, but she's only got like 70 subscribers or something like that.
I love you, my look. I look.
You know?
I love look.
Did you know there's no crisis at the border? I didn't even know there was supposed to be a crisis at the border. Cool, Dad. I tell mine the same thing. Update on key card. Yeah. So, all right. So this is what's going on with auto key card. He finally got charged. I don't know what the charges are yet, but from what I'm told, he got 16 different charges. Xana, stop going in front of the camera. Your dress is too short. You got to go put on tights or shorts or something, okay? All right, so basically he got charged with 16 different things, tax evasion and a bunch of other crap. I don't know exactly what they are yet, but it's basically they know that their case with the key card is really weak, so they're trying to get something, probably going to offer him some sort of plea bargain like, hey, we'll drop all this stuff, you know, just take whatever. But anyway, as far as the funding goes, GoFundMe.
Daddy.
I'm still getting this. They won't let me touch the money. I've already proved my identity like 12 times. They quit answering my messages on customer service.
Daddy, look.
You know, they quit answering my messages on customer service, and I'm not getting nowhere with them. They said, though, basically July 25th, everybody's getting their money refunded. My girl even messaged them on customer service. She hasn't heard anything yet, so I don't know what's going on. You can still send money to the shop. The address is 105 East Main Street, Coloma, Wisconsin, 54930. Leave the name on the check blank, though, because some people did send money. I think we're almost up to $1,000 in money that was sent. But they wrote Coloma resale on the name, and that makes it a real pain in the ass with taxes because then I got to deposit the money into the store and then route it to where it needs to go. I haven't sent the guy any more money, though, since the $1,000 that we already sent him that went on Justin's books. So as soon as he gets a bail number or something, we'll start working towards that. I also did get, let me pull up my PayPal real quick. I think there's like 1,500 or 1,200 sitting there. Don't touch the table. You're making it shake. There's like 1,500 or 1,200 sitting in PayPal Let me pull that up quick. Check. I am not a robot.
I am robot.
You're a robot? Well, I'm not a robot.
There was this whack markers.
Oh, that's another dry erase marker for the board. Select palm trees. Verify. Come on. All right, so on PayPal we got $1,242.95 that we can send to him also once we get bail. I know it's not a lot without the GoFundMe money, but at least we're making progress. We're making steps. Will show up as a red flag. Yeah, they keep asking me to verify my identity. I literally linked my Facebook. They've got multiple pictures of my ID from multiple different angles. Bank statements of mine. There is nothing more I can do to verify my identity. And every 2 days, they're like, oh, there was a failure when you were verifying your identity. Please re-verify your identity. Make sure to have your ID and bank statement with no shadows on it. So I send new pictures. Nothing. So I'm pretty sure they're just going to leave that stuff stuck in the mud until July 25th is when they said they're going to refund everybody their money. So that's a whole bunch of bullshit. Highly doubt it. Ask them for your ID. They're such racists, right? Yo, what's up? But now that he's got the charges, as soon as I find those out, I'm going to send those to the GOA because the GOA is thinking about picking up the case, but they got to, make sure that he didn't get charged for something else, like a whole bunch of blow or, CP or, assembling machine guns. They got to make sure that his actual charges are for the key card. So once I get those charges in hand, then I can send that over to the GOA and see if they're going to pick up the case. Dang, dude, the channel, great information. Thank you. What's update with the SVD Dragunov scenario? From what I understand, because I tried to buy an SVD, they're all sold. So I don't know when more will be in the country or exactly anything like that. But I'm sure if you watch Military Arms channel, you'll know once they're in the country, and then you can buy one if you're looking for one. We are all felons, AR pistols. Just stop smoke. ATF kill more kids in Waco than Sandy Hook, Parkland combined. This is true. Yeah, I learned a lot about your channel. I learned a lot from your channel about the ATF and the laws. Oh, speaking of which, I have stuff to give away. And speaking of giveaway, the person that won the rifle case on the last giveaway, I apologize. I totally forgot to mail that out. I noticed it when I was setting up for my live. So we're going to get that bad boy mailed out to you. Again, I apologize it hasn't already been mailed out. But what I got here is Magic ATF 8 balls. And no, I'm not talking about white 8 balls that come in baggies. These ones, if I can get this box open, answers firearms questions. Is 15-inch barrels legal? Depends if you got $200. Like, seriously, that was literally the answer that came up. This thing is incredibly accurate. So at the half-hour mark, you guys will have to let me know when that happens because I'm off a StreamYard because somebody else wants to jump in the stream later. But when I hit the half-hour mark, let me know in the comments and we'll give one away. I might do one at the hour mark too because I got 3 of them, but I don't have a whole lot of stuff to give away on stream, so I might divide that up with an... I guess I do actually have a timer on this one, so we're at 10 minutes. So in 20 minutes, we'll do the first giveaway. any 223 ammo as a prize. I can't do ammo, guns, firearms, accessories, anything like that. I can only do like swag, like hats, t-shirts, stuff like that. Now I totally understand, and people have private messaged me like, but hey, Yankee Marshall and some other channels do guns for giveaway on YouTube. Yes, I get that, and yes, they're going through things to try to help insulate themselves, but they're playing with fire. YouTube's very firm. No firearms shall pass across their platform. Maybe they get away with it forever, maybe a year, maybe a month, maybe next week they get hammered. The point is, this is my career. I don't want to risk my career, so we won't be doing any sort of guns, ammo, knives, anything of that sort for giveaways. I'll take the hat, dude. Oh, and if you're trying to talk to me in comments, when you see me pick up my phone, that's when I'm actually looking at them. Otherwise, they just scroll. So if you want me to see something when I pick up my phone, that's the time to send it. Don't you mean AFT ball? Yeah, I heard something about that. Like Biden kept saying the wrong acronym or something like that. I guess it was pretty funny. Patches and stickers. That's a good idea. I could do those for giveaways. The Strybog AR9C. Honestly, I've never even touched it, so I don't have an opinion on it. Very happy. Just got my first AK. Nice. What do you think of it? What kind of AK did you get? Loading 223 and watching, bro. How much to take shirt off? Not going to happen. Being a truck driver for what, 5 years, 6 years, something like that, and all the fast foods, man, I got a belly on me. Like, I do not have abs anymore. I barely have any arm muscle left. I've been slowly getting back into the working out thing, but it's gonna be a little bit. I gotta reverse 6 years, 5-6 years of damage. I got a PSA AK, very nice. Got 1,000 rounds of ammo as well. Nice. Do you own a shop? No, it's a family business. I actually got a video down on my playlist that talks about the FFL. We got it spread out, so well, you'll have to watch the video because that's a huge explanation in itself. You like the Ruger PC9 Charger? I had one actually come into the shop, so I had a chance to play with it. It's weird because, like, the handguard and the barrel is not centered in the handguard. Because of how it's put together, the handguard's up. And I don't know, it just feels weird to me. The times are upon us. Well, see, that's where it gets weird because, like, an old guy came into the shop today, and I was trying to explain to him because he's like, after the 60s, I really noticed things were taking a crap. And what I was trying to explain, let me draw a little diagram. This up here would be full communism. This right here would be 1776, where we started, 100% freedom. We've always been on a line that's going up. Your lifespan is really, really short. The people doing this sort of thing are thinking in terms of generations, like how can I make sure my grandkids are in power? So during your lifespan, at some point, for me, it was like 2003, 2004, somewhere in there where I'm like, wow, things are really taking a turn for the worse. That's just where you notice it. But now, like, let's say we're talking about a gentleman that's 100 years old and he passed away right there. Somewhere in like the beginning 25% of his life, he's like, wow, things are really taking a turn for the worse. But because I was born here and it was already at that point, it didn't feel bad for me because that's what I was born into. That was normality. So about halfway through my life, 25% through my life, that's where I was like, hey, things are really taking a turn for the worse. So it's not during the 60s or something like that. It's always been on a decline towards communism since a very long time. It's just that because our lifespans are so short on the grand scheme of things, we noticed it at a particular point, but it's been going on long before us and it will go on long after us. Thank you for the super chat. Listening to the song Ram Ranch. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. It's a bargain. It's a beginner. Oh, I forgot. I'm on live stream. I can do this. Haha, check that out. G2G. All right, man, you have a good night. 80% that you should show. What? 80% sure that you should. 80% AK receivers are sold out. Yeah, we just had one get transferred through the store. I was kind of surprised we haven't had a lot lately. Any news on missing AR? No. Oh, it gets way, way worse. So, you guys all know about my AR-10, and I was recently in January going to up the bounty to $2,000. My girl's like, stop. Just quit. What I want you to do is just take that $2,000 and buy a brand new one. So, I went on to GunBroker. Well, I'm always on GunBroker watching crap. But there was a guy right here, the exact rifle, never fired, new in a box. I'm like, yeah! Woo! Woo! I'm like, that's my rifle. I'm going to buy it. So I go to buy this thing. And all of a sudden, I notice that he doesn't take credit cards. I'm like, what the hell? Why doesn't he take credit cards? So I message him. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to buy that rifle. Why don't you take credit cards? And he's like, oh, I'm going to get a credit card set up. And he had a buy it now price. It was like $18.90 or something like that. And then he had the bidding started at like $1,400. So I go back to the auction in like 24 hours when he's supposed to have the credit cards set up. And now, because he knew there was interest in it, he changed the buy it now price to $2,295. And I'm like, dude, I was going to buy that $400 more than the rifle was worth at $1,800 because it had sentimental value to me and it was stolen. So to me, it was worth it. At $2,295, no, I'm not buying that rifle. You can't just arbitrarily throw $400 on it and expect me to buy it. So apparently he must have shield bidded himself for $18.95 because nobody in their right mind would pay this much for that rifle. That is a $1,700 rifle, maybe. When they were brand new, they were being sold for like $1,300 dealer cost, so they'd hit the street at like $1,450, somewhere in there. Yeah, that's absurd. So that was a huge letdown. I was really upset that I couldn't get that rifle because that was the exact rifle I needed. Not fired, brand new in the box. I was so pumped. Ugh. Hold on, we got another super chat. I got to go up here. 223 super chat. Sneaky. Thanks for the notification, YouTube. Thank you for the super chat. It isn't going down. What's a shield bid? All right, so what a shield bid is, I put this Magic 8 Ball on GunBroker. I know what my bottom dollar is. So what I do is I put this and I start the auction at 1 penny. Because just like YouTube, Facebook, everything, it works off of an algorithm. The more people that engage with the auction, the more people they'll show it to. So if you start this off as 1 penny, and there's a bunch of people looking at this auction, and a bunch of people that are like, hey, I want to get that is awesome. And then they start bidding at 1 penny. It brings the engagement up on this particular item, and then it will show to more people. If you're down to the last day and you're not at your bottom dollar yet, the minimum you want to take, you have another account, place a bid on it for your bottom dollar. Don't get greedy. Don't bid it up. You just put a bid on it for your bottom dollar so nobody gets this. Let's say it's worth $3,000 and the current bid is at $2,100. With another account, you put a bid on it for $3,000. But as it gets bidded up and more people get into a bidding war, you always get more than it anyway. But a shield bid is something somebody does when they're afraid they're going to lose money. So for whatever reason, that guy decided that AR-10 is worth $1,900, which he's crazy. I'm assuming he went to one of those stupid little books, which are incredibly inaccurate, and seeing it was worth like $1,900 on paper. So he went and put an $1,800 and basically $1,900 bid on it just to make sure nobody would get it cheaper than that amount, because that is the amount he wants. Now, it probably didn't actually come from a book because he knew I was willing to pay that much, and he still had his auction at 16 something or whatever. And I don't do the auction thing. I just do buy it now, because if I can't get it for the price I want, when I go to GunBroker, I'm there to buy. I'm not there to dick around with auctions. So he probably put that bid in there thinking that, well, hey, then nobody will get it below this, so no matter what, I can relist it later and get the guy to pay that much for it. So that's what a shield bid is. This is brilliant. Wish I would have bought a Henry 3030 steel lever gun. Yeah, the dude's a dickhole, but it's his rifle. He can do whatever he wants. He can go take it to the shredder if he wants. It's his rifle. I can't bitch about it. I'm just disappointed that I didn't get it because I really wanted it. Agree, buy it now only. Is Mr. Ervin bonded out yet? No, he is not. He is still sitting. They finally officially charged him yesterday. Those 16 different charges, those like tax evasion and a bunch of other crap. Which, how the hell do you get tax evasion for the auto key card? That company's not even a year old. You have 2 years to file your taxes. And it's not even past the time. Let's say that they were like, okay, you didn't file taxes. You still got what? What's the date today? Like 6 more days to file last year's taxes, and the company just popped up last year. So, but there was a bunch of other stuff too, like postal fraud, and they're just throwing a whole bunch of charges out there. They'll probably try to get them to plea bargain on one of them. I bought a PSA AR-10 last month, just under $2,000. That's a lot of money unless you bought a really, really nice one. Because of the NFA tax, he should have collected. Oh, that actually makes sense. Okay, now I understand. What's up, people? Center, Texas here. What I donated, so hopefully he stands strong. Yeah, they want. Thank you for this $5 sticker. I have a giant ball. I have giant balls. Yes, got a name for the M4 yet? Yes, the Benelli M4. I'm going to name it the Stallion, as in the Italian stallion. That goes way back. Basically, Sylvester Stallone, his first movie was a porn called The Italian Stallion. And then they referenced it in the movie Rocky, I think as some sort of joke or something like that. And that's the whole reference behind it. And it kind of fits because I like 80s movies, and so I don't know, just kind of fit. Buy a Wasser under 1,000. Have no fear. Guys are kind of high. We all know. Have you read the comments? Haha, thanks. $69 for that Win 94. That's not going to sell. I think you might like the song Ram Ranch. I'll have to check it out. I don't think I've heard that song. Oh, thank you for the super chat too, man. Sexy Cowboys. I bought my first Wasser. Saw Mosin today. What? Oh, Mosin for $700? That's insane. Thank you for the super chat. If you left a comment, it didn't show up though. Much love, bro. Have no fear. The ATF agents is here. Ramrod is a song like a gay bar. Ram Ranch sounds like a gay bar. It does kind of. Hello, gifts here. Mosins are fun, but not for $700. Yeah, Mosins were great when they were like $75. Otherwise, why would I spend more than that? You can buy a modern rifle at around the $500 range that's really nice and incredibly accurate and doesn't shoot an obsolete cartridge. I love the SKS. That's why I bought it. It's $100 now. Oh, damn it. There we go. Started the 1916 7mm Mauser rebuild passed down to me. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Who passed it down to you? Your dad? Which do you think is better, 45 or 9? 9mm because there's more rounds. And until you get above 2,200 feet per second, they basically all perform the same. Yes, a 45 does have a bigger diameter, but, I mean, am I really going to count that on? So let's say here's my heart, and a 45 is just wide enough to clip the heart, or a 9mm totally misses it. I'm going to shoot multiple times anyways if it's a pistol. So I'm going 9mm. I got 300 rounds of 9 CPCR, $200. Give $100 for them. My brother has some. What? I got 300 rounds of 9mm PMC Browns for like $200. Gave $100 for them to my brother. Oh, nice. Yeah, 9mm is a hard cartridge to come across right now. As a matter of fact, we just had an incident at the store, so I had to talk to my brother about his customer service skills. And thank you for the $5 super chat. Basically, what had happened is my dad put a tag on the firearm because we finally got some 9 and we held it back. So if you buy a gun, you can get a box of ammo. Well, the tag was poorly written, and the tag made it sound like you get a free box of ammo with the purchase of a firearm. And somebody had bought a firearm, and they just lost their shit. And my brother handled that particular customer, and dude, he was just, he was freaking out because he was talking to the customer like he was trying to stop the customer from getting one over on him. And I'm like, dude, no. And finally, I had to step in because I was trying to let him run through the problem, use his problem-solving skills. Yeah, I just went to the customer. I'm like, hey, I apologize. It was some sort of miscommunication. It was not a malicious attempt. I understand that you were under the impression you would get a free box of ammunition. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You can buy a box if you want. If you don't want to buy the firearm because there was a misunderstanding communication, we'll just eat the call-in fee, and I will refund you 100% of your money. But yeah, my brother was like getting like red in the face. I'm like, Kevin, just calm down. You set the tone. If you get upset and angry, that's going to make the customer get upset and angry, and it's just going to snowball. Like even the really, really, really mad customers, like ones that come in just furious red in the face, a lot of people just want to be listened to. Listen to what they got to say, and if it seems like they're excessively mad, just say that. Be like, I get that. I understand why you're angry, but it seems like there's something else wrong. Is there something else bothering you? And most of the time, that's enough to just like totally bring it down to a normal level and kill any sort of angry customers. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Nice, I can hear you. So we got Dark on tonight.
How's it going? What's up, chat?
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Just wanted to say, love your channel. Thank you, man.
Oh, Max. That's so kind.
Set it off. I just
got my first firearm for EDC. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. And it proves that Kyle does use his brain. Dark put out a bolo. I did.
What's a bolo?
Be on the lookout. It was a good bolo. I was just being dramatic. For anyone here that's on my channel, we don't even.
Coloma, Wisconsin.
I basically was. What's up, Stephen Crumley? Hey man, it gets cold in Virginia. This is that time of year where it's like they're making fun of me wearing a
What's the temperature?
Right now, I think it's like in the high 40s. A little higher, but it's cold in my house, y'all. Come on.
A little higher. It's like 80 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's 55.
I think I got the basement temperature set at 55. I just have a hoodie on because this was one of my old clothes that McDonald's killed, so I was terrible in it, so I had to throw a hoodie on.
I
I'm
thought you
sweating
were
ball sack.
thought you were wearing some armor underneath there.
No.
So how are you, man?
70-ish. In Wisconsin, hell, let me check the temp real quick.
High 40s is still t-shirt weather. Man, I was like that too until I became a dad.
50 degrees in Wisconsin.
See, Alex Duke said it's effing cold and rainy in VA. Yes, it is, man.
Man, it's been really rainy in Wisconsin. My daughter's like, "Oh, I think a tornado's gonna come. I'm like, "No, baby, it's not humid enough and not warm enough. Just wait a little bit longer. We'll get hit soon."
Did you guys get tornadoes out there like that?
Oh yeah, like a couple every year.
Really?
Yeah, we get hammered with tornadoes. Like
Damn.
seriously, we're just in this weird spot where the temperature will just climb and then the humidity goes through the roof, which everybody knows humidity is basically tornado fuel. And boom, tornado. Boom, tornado. Boom, tornado.
Dang, that's crazy, man.
Well, that's a new thing. I got some sort of signal. Is my screen still coming clear?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fuzzing out all over the place.
It like slowed down when you did like that fast arm movement.
Yeah, I got this little notification. Oh, there it goes away. So now I should have a clear screen, right? Do I have a clear screen now?
You do now. It's a tad bit. It's just a little peach fuzz. It's clearing up though.
Well, I'll just shut down my phone. This way it stops sucking so much internet. You'll just have to read the comments because they're too far away on my computer screen.
Yeah, that's fine. Get Smurfed USMC. Thank you for the $5 super chat for CRS.
Well, thank you, man.
Do you get upset when fans show up to the shop? I'd love to check out your store. I'm only 3 hours away. Ooh, can I answer?
No, I love it. No, I love it, actually. One of my fans actually suggested I get a registry. This way you could, like, sign, like, I was here on this date. You just make sure to show up before 11 because I'm typically, like, done working for the day at, like, 11.
Bro, that would be so dope. You know what you should do? You should get something like of, you know, not like a crazy value, but something of value to you, even if it's like a shirt, and get those silver Sharpies and have people sign it, or like a big wall plaque or something and have people sign it.
Well, the people that sent money to the store for Justin, I got all their letters and envelopes. I'm going to just redact their names and addresses and post those. This way people can see them.
Oh, yeah. Someone said something else too. What's up, Jay-Z? Sorry, I didn't even say hi.
It was funny. I was actually at Taco Bell, and all of a sudden my Instagram started blowing up. Hey, man, are you at Taco Bell right now? I'm pretty sure I just seen you. I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't even think about, I mean, people don't know really like where I am in Virginia. I got a couple people that have threatened to murder me, but aside from that,
well, that's how it starts. Like when I first started my channel, I got like so many death threats. It was ridiculous.
That's how you know that, that you're doing.
They were just not happy. They're like, why do you deserve to be on the internet? This is absurd.
Get Smurfed USMC again, $5 super chat. Thank you for CRS. So I want to clarify that because people were hitting me up saying like, oh, you're a sellout. You're going on CRS getting all these super chats. I'm like, bro.
No, that shit goes to me.
Yeah. Like,
well, more to my girl than me, but still, you know, you get the
yeah. Like, they think we're like splitting this shit. Like, come on, dude.
Dude, after YouTube took their cut, like I'll split it, there wouldn't be much left.
Yeah, there's nothing left. Like that, people have no idea about how, like the video that I had James Reeves in with like thousands and thousands and thousands of views, I've made like 14 cents on. Like,
Loser.
I know, right?
right,
So
we gotta get
USMC $5 super chat. Thank you. Says I'll have to bring the 450 Bushmaster and Binary 22. Love to support small businesses.
Well, thank you, man. Yeah, I want to check out a 450 Bushmaster anyway. Ram Ranch really rocks. I don't know. Apparently, it's this really good song he wants me to check out because he keeps giving me super chats telling me to check it out.
Trudeau. Is that
better? It's really embarrassing or something that's funny for me to say.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Hang on.
Yeah, I think everybody in the house is on the internet, so if I try to bring on my phone, I'm probably going to get all fuzzy and it'll suck again. Oh, check it out. I got a new chair. I could like literally sit in this thing for hours now. That Mako stool, I mean, that worked. This worked, but it got very uncomfortable very fast.
Hold on, you were streaming on a stool?
Yeah.
Dang.
So I'm like, all right, let's cut the stream short.
Like, back all tight. Hold on, it's not playing. Hold on.
Run. Rest in peace, DMX. Minnesota.
Yeah, DMX passed away.
Really? That's not like another whole like rest in peace, whatever the hell that guy's name was again. Why can't I think of it now?
Johnny Cox wanting to sack 18 naked cowboy.
Don't listen to it.
Don't listen to it.
That's messed up, man. I got a child here, man. Come on. Hey, for the person that said DMX dying is rough, like, come on, man, that's too soon. I'm just kidding. I was already making jokes too. I grew up on DMX, and I was like, man, I can't believe he passed away. One of my friends was like, I know. I said, I guess he opted not to ride because he used to say ride or die. So, yeah. Sorry. It's
what was it, like heart disease or something?
I'm not certain. I think he relapsed, and
kind of makes sense because
he's no longer going to be able to give it to you. That's fucked up.
It kind of makes sense because like he just quit making music, and usually when they quit making music, they'll become a movie star that or just start shooting heroin.
Yeah, or both. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, did COVID get him?
They're probably gonna mark it as a COVID death.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but from what I understand, he relapsed because he was on he was dealing with substance abuse issues. I mean, most of his life he's dealt with substance abuse issues, and
it's sad.
James Westervelt. I'm about to buy a Hornady Progressive Press off of a friend of mine. Nice, man.
Nice. Those presses aren't that bad at all. I'm more of a fan of RCBS, but they work.
Oh, yeah. I use a wooden dowel and empty 12-gauge holes.
Speaking of 12-gauge, I took the Benelli out today.
Oh, dude, how is it?
It ran without a problem.
Nice. It should.
That's unusual for semi-auto shotguns.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the H2O, it it better run.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. The thing is,
I'll have the video dropping tomorrow morning sometime.
You do?
Yeah, me testing it out.
Nice. That's
cool. It wasn't too bad. Oh, so I discovered this YouTube channel. Guy sells products, so like it kind of makes sense. And it's like a channel dedicated to the Benelli shotguns. But he's saying that the shotguns Benelli is importing into the United States are not 922R compliant. And you have to buy all of his parts to switch it over because it's got a collapsible stock.
Well,
and
not all of them have a collapsible stock.
I know, but the collapsible stock models. And he's like, as soon as you buy it, you need to order these parts from me and change it over to 922R compliant. Do you think that's even possible? They'd be allowed to import a shotgun that's not even 922R compliant?
Possible. or probable are two different things. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? No. I mean, it's probably a play just to get people caught. It's the same thing. Like, when I went to go SBR my Draco, they were like, "Oh, make sure that it's 922R compliant." I was like, "Yeah."
If you get a tax stamp, it don't matter. You can do whatever the hell you want with it.
Well, technically, it turns it into a rifle still. Right,
Just got my Benelli Nova cheap. What?
Cheap yet effective.
Nice.
Hank McCormick and Colin Levasseur, $10 super chat. Thank you. Greetings from Fix. I'm going to guess that's Phoenix, Arizona. I have no idea.
Well, thank you, man.
Originally from the UP, love your channel, go Lions. I have no idea what PHX.
And thank you for the $1 super chat too. But yeah, I just don't think it's probable that a major company that has military contracts would be willing to break 922R compliance. And it's not like it's a collapsible stock that's like UTG or something like that where somebody put it on when it came in. No, those are Benelli stocks. They say Benelli right on them.
They're Italian stocks.
I'm assuming, now this is assumptions here, that stock is American made and they put a couple other American parts on there to stay 922R compliant. Because isn't there a Benelli USA anyway?
Yeah, their primary factory. And actually, fun fact about Benelli.
This wasn't important. It's got a USA sticker on it. How can that be not 922R compliant if it came from the United States?
Oh, but hold on. You and I are both supposed to be ATF agents. So shouldn't we know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Therefore, the Benellis are 922R compliant.
Yes, they are. I just acknowledge
because only the receivers are imported and all the rest of the parts are made in the States.
Oh, that's great. Fun fact, though, Benelli, Beretta, they are the Benelli, they have one of the only 100% robotic manufacturing plants like in the firearms industry. Really? They have a section that is literally 100% robotic. It is so sick. You got to watch some of those videos, man. According to Reddit, you both are sus ATF.
That's why I had my audience push it too, because somebody had like, hey man, there's a Reddit post claiming you're ATF agent. As soon as I got a hold of that, I did immediate post. I'm like, guys, go with it. Seriously, like troll these guys hard. Like in all my videos I have proof he is an ATF agent. I even got an ATF windbreaker.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want one.
Somebody's mailing me an ATF hat too.
Fuck yeah, dude. I almost had Dugan send me a bunch of his old ATF stuff and wigs and glasses and all that, dude. I would have literally hung that up with the Ameriflage shotgun. He probably was a gun owner. You know what? He probably bought DMX probably bought an 80% lower and got his COVID vaccine and just didn't make it.
Honestly, if a celebrity would have died of COVID, that would have been so plastered across the news. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
He did die from COVID. There ain't no way they would have let up on that story.
Oh, Sport Brand, what's up, player? Hank McCormick, $2 super chat. Phosphate or nitride? I'm a fan of the Salt Bath nitride. It's just a really tough, resilient finish.
Are you talking about inside the barrel or the elder finish?
Probably talking about outside of the barrel and the bulk area.
Oh, phosphate. Otherwise, you're not American. If you go nitrate, you're a freaking commie.
Oh, come on.
Dude, you can't tell me that the phosphate finish, what's on the ARs, doesn't look sweet as hell. That dull, black just looks good.
It looks sweet. I'm not gonna argue that. Oh, dude. So did you see Biden?
Hold on, we got something on the Benelli right there.
Yeah.
922R is when an imported weapon needs a certain number of U.S. legal parts. Exactly. Yeah. If it has more than 5 rounds of capacity or an adjustable stock. Therefore, because Benelli themselves are selling them to American citizens with adjustable stocks, probably means that they just brought the receivers in from Italy so they could actually write Italy on it, and all the rest of the parts are American made.
Well, hold on though. I was under the impression that rifles imported and shotguns imported needed to be 922R compliant.
If it hits an adjustable stock or over a certain capacity. That's why the Segas had those single stack mags and you had to cut out the mag well.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I was not aware. Yeah. Are you aware that Biden did that whole press thing, State of the Union, whatever, and he called the ATF the AFT twice? Dude, I literally, so apparently my Dark Light dude.
Benelli USA. It says USA right on the box. I don't know.
What is the gun? Well, I guess you can't grab the gun.
Yeah, I can't pull the gun out.
Yeah.
It says made in Italy on the receiver, so I'm assuming they're bringing the receivers in from Italy and then everything else is American.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's other parts that they're bringing in from Italy, but otherwise they would not be able to sell them with a collapsible stock without a certain number of American parts.
Well, dude,
so they've already got to be 922R compliant.
When I used to work at the shop, when those came in, whether they were the standard Benelli or the H2O, I mean, we literally took them in and put them right on the shelf after we logged them. Like, that was it. I mean, I would assume that they all come in 922R compliant, and this dude is trying to do a cash grab, because if you buy a Benelli or you know, an H2O or something, yeah, you probably got some money to blow, right? So I would guess that he's trying to do a cash grab.
I don't know, because it's like, so let's pretend it is 922R compliant. How come they still only come with 5-round tubes? Why did they not switch those to 7? And I heard them say at a SHOT Show like 8 years ago they weren't going to do the 7 because of some sort of 922R compliant. But back then they also all had fixed stocks, all of them.
Yeah.
Now you can get them straight from Benelli with an adjustable stock, which would put them into 922R rules. So why not put the 7-round tube?
I don't know. That's weird. So actually, the Living Soil executive actions is still a real thing. They're called EOs. They call them both. So that's not a lapse of sanity.
All right, what do we got on this one?
Back in the day, Benelli tried to circumvent 922R on the original H2O model by coding Italian parts and trying to call them American made. On the wrist, and current model is 922R compliant. Wow. I don't know why I immediately believe you, but you seem trustworthy.
Yes, I believe you too, because that actually makes sense.
Damn, that's crazy. Bro,
I'm actually going to take a picture of that just so I can look into it more. Can't forget about that.
In California, we have those. I believe very strong one. It was an LE model. Nice. I guess that's the only time you're going to see an H2O is when it's going to law enforcement in California.
Benelli has 0 issues with 922R.
You must be a representative of Benelli. Is it TAC 14?
No, I actually heard something from other comments too, not just that guy, saying something about the H2O had problems in its beginning. So I'm assuming, now this is an assumption, because they are already putting adjustable stocks on it. The receiver, now mine might be different because I have a fixed stock, so I might be 100% Italian. But if it comes with an adjustable stock, it's got to be 922R compliant. So I'm assuming in those cases, they take a receiver from Italy, and then everything else is built and assembled in America.
Sport Brand says, has anyone ever smoked a bowl of Parmesan cheese? Hunter Biden said it's fire, bro, and he's the smartest guy the press knows. All right. Dude, I'm sorry, I got to bring this up. So somebody copied the Darkley Dugan Instagram in a post, right? And my Instagram, I just created it like, I don't know, I've only been doing this YouTube thing for like 3 months now. And I've had this active for like 45 days. And just in the last like 2 hours, Let's see if you can see it. Literally, like all. Oh, really? Jesus Christ!
Loser.
I know, right? And of course, you can't see. I have literally like had like a 400% boost in my Instagram. I'm like, what the f is this coming from? And I see that Black Rifle Division did a repost that some other like real heckin' NATO and Black Rifle Division posted, like tagged me, and like my shit's blowing up. Like my phone has been like like every 10 seconds.
Nice. Hey, hold on for a second. I gotta lose the hoodie. It's getting hot as hell down here.
You're good, man.
I think it's probably like 65 degrees or something.
I'll go ahead at 65 degrees. I'll keep everyone occupado. Biden can sign whatever he wants. We will not comply. Okay, so that's what I was going to say, guys. This, and CRS has said this too, okay? The only way that laws, rules, regulations have teeth is through compliance. So if there is no compliance, there will be no laws, no rules, no regulations, no executive actions, no executive orders. Now, I am not saying to do things that are going to get you in trouble. I'm not saying to break the law. What I am saying is that if these executive orders come out that are in direct conflict with the Constitution of the United States of America, then it is not only your right, it is your responsibility to disobey them. It has been legal for any man, woman, any free man or woman to build a firearm in their home since the inception of our country. This cannot be the point where that stops. Sorry. Super chat, $2. Benelli or Franchi?
What's a Franchi?
Super high end, like over unders. I think they do some semi-autos.
I only went with the Benelli because of semi-auto.
Yeah, they probably do semi-autos. I'm just not.
It was actually a toss-up between me with FN or Benelli because I'm a huge FN fanboy, but I haven't had a chance to hold one yet to make sure that it doesn't have a suicide button like most other semi-auto shotguns.
Yeah,
and I did have a chance to hold the Benelli and test it. So I knew for a fact that one didn't do that, and I couldn't find any videos that talked about it about the FN. So I just went the safe route and got the Benelli.
Well, you can, Living Soul, you can still own cannons.
Mossberg 930, yep. You press the button on the side of it, it induces a malfunction.
Really?
Yeah. Load up the tube, and then with the action closed, press the button, it'll drop 2 rounds into the action and stop the lifter from going up, and then you got to pull the action back and put your thumb in there and push the other round back in the tube, then pop that one up, and then it goes forward.
Fudge that. If you SBR a weapon, you also are supposed to engrave it as well. The engraving has to be 100%. So that's only if you form one an NFA item. If you form one an NFA item, it's supposed that you did not, that it wasn't formally. Well, hold on. Is it only if you're form oneing it under a trust? Oh no, you have to do it if you form one it either way, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's up?
Engraving a firearm that you form one.
I don't know.
I am almost positive that Hank McCormick, $5 super chat, bro. The Jurassic Park shotgun with the fold-over stock was a Franchi. That.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I call it a Sega, a Spaz 12, or Spaz 12.
Yeah, that's right. Spaz 12. Was the Spaz 12 by Franchi? I guess so. Damn.
Either pump action or semi-auto, but that got picked up, and
you can toggle it. You can pick whether you want pump action or semi-auto.
Yeah, but they were stupid heavy, and then they got picked up with the whole evil shotgun thing with the street sweeper.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now all of a sudden they're worth a whole bunch. Would have been a pretty cheap shotgun, but it looks cool as hell on the big screen.
Hell yeah. OJ Dubs, I'm from Virginia too.
Shotgun on the big screen.
Yeah, I'll say this. There may be a guy that has a little stamp collection that may have only engraved one of his Form 1s, and it's because he took it to get it worked on, and the shop owner was like, bro, this isn't engraved. And I was like, okay, can you engrave it while you thread the barrel?
Yeah, I've never really got into Form 1ing, so I don't know a lot about it. Now, I know it kind of depends on your local ATF's agent opinion. If anything, call them and record that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it is in their literature.
Oh, it is? Then,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely engrave it.
Yep, that's why all of mine are engraved. 60 round mag. Benelli M3 is what the Spaz should have been. Yeah, true that.
Did you test the... Not yet. Somebody said they were going to send me one, but that was a while ago and it never showed up, so I'm thinking they changed their mind. I like the Benelli M2 because you can get that bad boy in a bead sight. And when it comes to bead sight over ghost ring, oh my God, so much better with bead sight. Yes, there is a steep learning curve to figure bead sight out, but it's more practical, it's faster, it snags on less shit. I don't know if you've ever tried to put a ghost ring sight weapon into a safe or a gun case or on the back seat of a car. It gets hooked on everything.
Scratches up leather.
Yeah.
But those little wings are beautiful on the front sight. I love those things.
They do look sweet, but they will just slice right through a back seat.
Oh yeah, but you're right. I mean, you got to have a lot of time behind the gun to be very comfortable with the bead. And personally, like, so I'm gonna take my Serbu Super Shorty in and get the threading done for a little bead on there. I may even get it threaded for chokes, even though it's only 6.5 inch 12 gauge. You all know if the USA allows machine guns that have rusted shut to be imported into the country from Europe, I'm wanting one for my collection, unless the receiver is cut in half and it has been
3 places, I thought, with a blowtorch.
Yeah, you're right. Unless it has been literally sawed in at least 3 places, plasma cut, or like it's literally completely destroyed, you're not getting that in. Rusted shut doesn't matter. What if
still a firearm?
Yeah, still a firearm. Even if you just, well, yes, you're not going to get it in the country. How much does it cost to thread a shotgun for chokes? It depends on.
Just buy the tools from Brownells.
Yeah. I mean, I could literally thread it on my own. The only reason why I would take this to someone else is because the thickness of the. So it's literally, if you take an 18.5 inch cylinder bore 870 barrel and you chop it down to 6.5 inches, that's how small it is. So the wall is a different size, and I would just feel a little uncomfortable doing that.
Should have got a Mossberg.
Damn, Get Smurfed USMC is back at it again. $5 super chat. If you could own any firearm, thank you, Get Smurfed. If you could own any firearms ever, what would you choose? If the NFA didn't exist, Dillon, Arrow, M134 for me.
If physics didn't apply, yes, I would have an M34 as well. But aside from that, it wouldn't be the gun that Arnold had with Predator. It would be the gun that Arnold had in the first Predator, the M16 with the 203 on it, with cases of explosive rounds. So without the HE rounds, they're just not that cool.
Yeah, get a 150 HEDP rounds, high explosive. Yeah, HEDP.
I just want my basement like that wall back there, floor to ceiling.
So I got a little upset because I spoke with a Grenadier. He's a GWAT guy, and he said the M203 is garbage. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Like the 40
It's a grenade.
Yeah, it's a grenade. It's awesome. And he said, yeah, but in practicality, and he walked me through every scenario where he had ever used one, which was a lot. And he actually gave a very valid argument why it sucks. Did you know that the 40 Mike ammo for an M203 is different than the ammo for the Mark 19? And the Mark
No,
19,
I did not know that.
I didn't know it either. And the Mark 19 has like a 12-meter kill radius. It's like crazy. Basically, the M203 is dog shit compared
So
to
basically, when I get my explosive license, it's going to be a lot harder to kill a deer with a 203.
a deer. It depends how close you you get upon it.
Well, you got to be, what, 30 yards for it to activate?
Yeah, at least 30 yards. I'd shoot for 100. No pun intended. Original military issue Rhodesian FAL with 400 body count. Of course, sport brand. An effing drone.
Yeah, that would just be the way those AK fanboys would run it too. They'd go get some expensive M134 and feed it steel case because that's what they would do.
Yeah. Hey, even though I'm rocking this hoodie, it's because I am an advocate for firearm ownership. I'm not just an AK guy. Okay.
I'm sure if they had an Abram, they'd feed that thing steel case too if they could figure out how.
I know, right? Could you imagine you get a case ruptured in there? Even the case is ruptured in that thing.
The projectile comes out of the barrel and just nosedives in the dirt.
Yeah.
It's the Sable one too.
Yeah, just falls. That's what I was asking. Why is the Tula Wolf ammo so dirty? It depends what you're running. There's a lot of shit that I run steel case through with no issue. Mostly AKs, but I have a Sig Sauer 5.56 SPR, the little 10.5 inch, and I run steel through that almost exclusively.
Oh, if I got an AK, it's the only thing it gets is steel. I mean, why would I put expensive ammo in that thing?
Yeah, all my brass 7.62 by 39 has been sitting here for a decade. I love my Galil. Galils are pretty nasty. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie The Way of the Gun, but there is a shootout scene at the end that is like super realistic. They each get injured. They're running a 1911 with one hand, doing reloads like with their.
Is that the one where they shoot at the people way up on the cliff with a pistol?
There is a scene where they're shooting like literally like 200 yards away. The one guy's
or more.
Yeah, or more. Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, the Galil 308. Yep, that's right. What's up, Vash?
The Galil Ace is probably the closest thing I'd actually consider running as like a real, not just a show rifle. Like,
yeah. I do have a problem though with the Galil Ace, and it's not the Galil Ace's fault, but I have one problem with it. In whatever stupid freaking movie Will Smith came out with recently where he was rocking the Galil Ace, it was a machine gun and it had a brace on it. So through the whole movie, I'm watching this thing, a full auto machine gun with a brace on it. I was like
a pistol brace?
A pistol brace.
Oh, that was so propaganda.
I know, dude. It probably is, honestly. Rye Guy, Super Chat. I'm going to try to do it like you. Super Chat. You're a legend. Thanks for standing up. Favorite affordable 1911? Thanks.
Probably Ivy Johnson. Never pronounce that right. It's like Iva G. Johnson. People always, no matter, I tried pronouncing it like 5 different ways in 5 different videos, and I always get just chopped up in the comments.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
They're cheap, they're affordable, and you can get them in like the 1911 A1 configuration with like green park and stuff on it. I think they're pretty cool. I
like, well, let me say this first. I don't like 1911s. And, now people are just trolling on it. I don't like 1911s. And the ATIs aren't total garbage. That doesn't mean they're good, but they're not total garbage. And the The Rock Islands aren't total garbage either. If you can stack up some coin and get one of the SIG 1911s, those things are tits.
I like the Rugers too. Those look really nice. But
yeah,
if I'm going 1911, it's for the
STI.
No, the like a Grand or an AK, like the nostalgics of the old pistol. So I want an A1.
Yeah,
I want to feel like I'm literally capping Nazis.
Dude, so in that case, if you do want like a straight up, hold on, sorry, let me make sure. Sorry. So if you want to go that route, then my recommendation would be a Springfield A1. Or if you want to go with classic, but still some of the more modern enhancements, go Springfield mil-spec. Because the A1 is like literally historically accurate to what the true A1 was. But the mil-spec has like the lowered and flared ejection port and, better extractor and blah, blah, blah.
Honestly, I'm just going to hold off till a Colt 1911 comes through the store. It'll happen.
Dude, if you can get your hands on like an old 70 series or something, oh.
I mean, I even had a Colt, what is it, the 639, the XM177 come through the store.
Really?
Had a SP1 come through too, but I really didn't have the funds, and he wanted like $400 more than it was worth, so I let that one go.
Do you guys ever get like pre-86 transferables in?
We had two people trying to sell them, but that was before we had our tax stamp, so I had to turn them down. One was, what the hell was it? There was, I think, a Tech 9, no, a Mac 11, and then I want to say a fail. It was a 308 something or another. Damn. This was like right when we first opened up, but we didn't have tax stamps, so we couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah. Okay, you want to know my dream machine gun that I actually almost bought for 13 grand? Now they're probably going for 20. Let me see. 1911s are good for the movies. Yeah.
Hell yeah, they are. They look beautiful on the screen.
Oh yeah, Berettas too, man. Berettas just.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. John.
Or no, Yippee-ki-yay, that was his thing.
Yeah. Well, he did say ho, ho, ho.
Now I have a machine gun.
Yeah. Glock, anything else is competing for the top. Yeah, I mean, for functionality, 100%. Like, you can't go wrong. And so Glocks are the AKs of handguns, right? It is the design that makes it so reliable. That's why all these people can put together P80s with shit parts and have them with a Dremel and have them still run. It's the design.
I don't know. I think when it comes to cost, the value, and the whole package, no, Glock is not near my top pick.
Yeah, I just think for functionality and flawless reliability.
Yeah, but most modern handguns are. What handgun do you see just choke up anymore, unless it's some new production, still has bugs in it?
Yeah, but there's still...
Yeah, but still reliable. Like all modern handguns.
And they will have to have parts replaced before a Glock. Like the Smith & Wesson M&Ps, the SIG.
Come on, you can't throw a Smith & Wesson M&P out there and use that as a proof because it's Smith & Wesson pistols. You're kind of like blah.
Yeah. Hold on. Super chat. I'm trying to go back up. Super chat. Jason Steiferloff. Smith & Wesson forum has a couple comments suggesting the Sport 2 model was not made to shoot steel. What's your take and what brand you recommend?
If I was in that price range, I'd be looking at a Bushmaster, but since the Bushmasters ain't there anymore, I'd be looking at a Wyndham Weaponry just because you get a better barrel quality. Yes, the Sport 2, they did consistently come across the counter with zero blems, put together properly, but you're looking at a 4140 steel, you're looking at a cuckold bolt carrier, a high shelf lower receiver. I would much rather go with a Wyndham Weaponry with 4150 steel, chrome line, low shelf, lower receiver, M16 bolt carrier, all the bells and whistles I like in my AR-15. And they're like the same price as a Sport 2.
True that. What's up, Detective John Kimball?
Hold on, we got a
Email
super
me,
chat.
bro.
Zombie power drink.
Zombie power drink, 308 slap AP rounds, 4,000 FPS tungsten core. Have you ever heard of them or tried them out before? I found some. How would you test it or try them?
Put those in a bolt action because they got the Sabo round in there. They got a little plastic ring around it. And they have a tendency to break on the feed ramp of semi-auto, so then they'll go through your barrel like sideways and just carve sections out of it. But yes, they most definitely work. They slide right through level 4 plate. Dude almost shot through 2 level 4 plates back and forth when he was testing them out. But that's bolt action ammo.
Yeah, good call. Colin Levasseur, is that French? $5 super chat. Thank you. Thoughts on community caretaking, red flag laws, thoughts on court packing, and thoughts on nude chip ATF nom for immediate arrests failing 4473s. Damn, that's
Is that
a lot.
a thing?
I'm not certain. I haven't done enough research on that. I just know that Biden is doing one of the most dangerous things, and he's handpicking an anti-gun activist to run the ATF.
That participated in Waco.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Honestly, if they start doing immediate arrests on 4473s, that's some bullshit. Because I even get delayed. Like, seriously. And I've had people come in that I know for a fact are clean, get denied, and then they have to go through the appeal process and finally get their shit.
I think what they meant, and I'm not certain, right? Because we know that likely, well, I'll save that stuff for my channel. Check us out, Dark Light Dugan. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I think what they're referring to is the people that are known prohibited possessors that still try to purchase. You know,
I've only had that once. Out of all the thousands of guns we sold, one time someone came in on probation, knew that they were a prohibited person, and then their PO called us like, did so-and-so just try to purchase a gun? I'm like, yeah. They're like, seriously? Like, they actually came in there? Like, themselves? Nobody had their ID, and they were trying to purchase a gun? I'm like, yeah, why? Like, oh, I can't divulge more, but that's crazy.
Dude, I had that happened a couple times. He also was lead agent in Fast and Furious. Interesting.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Hunter Biden lied on his 4473. Yep. Yes, he did.
What exactly did he lie about?
Drug usage.
Yeah, but it just says, are you currently addicted to any narcotics?
Well, it asks if you use and or addicted to any illicit drugs. So meaning any street drugs aside from what's prescribed by a doctor.
Yeah, but as used, I'm pretty sure they have that worded as like currently under the influence of.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But, you know, I'm not a lawyer, so I mean that
Me
could probably
either.
be interpreted either way.
And if you take legal advice from him, you're stealing.
Goddamn right.
Back then when he was using. Yeah. Yeah. It means if you have drug problems, essentially.
Yeah, like if you're currently banging heroin or you just injected some in your arm, they're trying to tell you not to come in and buy a firearm.
Just go read it quick. Hold on, just go read what? It's so hard to keep up with the comments, guys. Sorry. Yeah, but there's so many different reasons. Sport brand. He's clearly addicted to his Parmesan cheese packs. Yeah. Oh, he was convicted on drug charges.
Oh, yeah, then he was definitely lying on his 4473.
Yeah.
CRS Firearms. I am also not a lawyer, but I once stayed at a hotel. That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's great.
Coffee is technically a drug.
Yeah. That's why he was kicked out of the Navy. DMX died of a heart attack. CRS Firearms, look up the 4473 form. It says, okay, hold on. How is the 4473 form available?
Huh?
They're saying to look up the okay. You're not saying look up Hunter Biden's 4473.
Oh, I thought they had his 4473 available.
Dude, I was about to say, okay, pause. We got a problem. But
Look up the 4430. It says if... Damn it, I lost the comment.
I lost it too. It's moving too quick.
Look on 4473 if you're the unlawful user of ... still. Yeah, I remember back when they started doing the marijuana tax stamps or making it legal in Colorado and stuff, they added in there, like, if you are a user of or whatever.
Yeah. Jay-Z is asking about why they changed the 4473s, putting all the firearm owners' information and basically to make it like easily scannable by the ATF to document purchases.
Yeah, because before they'd have to, like, because it's happened, some crimes got committed with a gun I sold.
Yeah.
I have to take a picture of the front page, the second page, the third page, and send that all to the ATF. Now I can just take a picture of the front page.
Yeah, now so can they.
Yeah, I mean, it's no matter what, the information was there. That's why if you're on the fire department in my town and the building starts on fire, drag your feet. This way things have time to disappear.
Yeah.
Then come put us out.
Dude, why does everyone say I look stoned? Do I always look stoned?
No, it's the beanie. It seriously is. The beard, the beanie. That's
also
like
when I
Silent Bob right there.
My eyes go from like regular size to like like chinky. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Sorry. You always look like a stoner. Damn, guys, dude, I haven't smoked in like a decade.
Dude, you got the beard, you got the beanie. You're like the stereotype of Silent Bob.
The Tim Pool look. Dude, I only wear the beanie just so I'm like not as easily identified. Like, but I mean, a lot of times if you go through my channel, there's a lot of times where you look and sound stoned. How do I sound stoned? You can't.
And CRS was just talking about heroin.
He said racist. Oh, that's great. What's up, John D? Haven't smoked since I left VA. Me either. Dark is just laid back. Thank you, David Stone. I'm chill.
Well, you gotta be.
Yeah, man.
That's why most people can't survive on YouTube, because they take the comment section too personally.
Yeah, you got to find the humor in it.
You do.
Yeah, so here's the thing, though. Slow speech is a thing because I select my words very carefully. And
Not me. I just let that shit fly.
Yeah. There are times, though, I go on my rants, for sure. If y'all check out my channel, you will know. We got a lot of subs from CRS.
Sometimes things come out of my mouth so fast I forget what just came out of my mouth and then I have to start over.
Yeah. I don't have that luxury because Dark, it's those late night streams. Dude, I know, bro. I work.
Yeah, isn't it like 1 a.m. where you live?
Almost. It's like 12:30.
What time do you get up in the morning?
Like 6.
Oh, God, loser.
See, if I did, you look fine. I do the beanie too and shades and a black mask if they want it. Damn. Okay, that's a little extra.
I don't feel bad though. I used to get up at 3 a.m.
I remember hearing your. So I used to work 3 jobs as well.
Yeah,
I think you worked 3 too, right?
Yeah, I drove truck, then the shop, and then YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, man, I get up. If I'm up before 8:30 a.m., I'm upset.
Really?
I typically get up at 8:30, go open the shop, then come home at like 12 o'clock, take a nap, get back up.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like so my daughter's not as old as yours, right? Like, I think she's my alarm clock. She's what wakes me up every single day at 6:30.
Dude, my daughter sleeps till noon.
Damn, bro. I would kill for that.
Well, you just got to train them right. You got to feed them a bunch of soda at night so they have a hard time going to bed. And then make sure you got blackout blinds up in their room and keep their door shut.
That's too funny. I can't sleep if the sun's up. Yeah, I work a full-time job. I'm running a business. And then I'm dad from 5:30 to 9:30. Then I stream from anywhere from 9:30 for like 3 hours sometimes. And then,
what time do you do your ATF raids?
Oh, that's true. Sundays.
Sunday job.
Yeah.
Weekend warrior.
Yeah. I don't rest on the Sabbath.
There's too many barking dogs.
Yep, there's too many dogs. So I know they're not going to be home. I know they're going to be at church. So I come in just looking for the dogs. I'm like, where's the dog?
Dude, that's so crazy though. That video that guy sent me, like, I almost died. Not even 60 seconds, and he's like, "Is there a dog? Where's the dog? Did you check under the couch? Is there a dog under the couch?"
Well, at one point he said the dog's out back, almost as if they had done.
I honestly thought they were all gonna march out there and kill him, like hold it up, like woo!
Yeah, no, John Smith. They actually said that. Literally, they said, "Where's the dog?" 3 times.
Dude, I got it on my channel. Just go to the one with the picture of the portable wall hanger.
Yeah.
Go down. Once you find that video, click on it, and I have inside house footage of an ATF raid. Dude won't shut up about a dog for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't find its way into like the gun meme reviews that Brandon Harris does. I thought for sure there would have been a clip from there or something in there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I'm surprised that thing didn't like blow. Now I got a lot of views, but that needed to have millions of views.
I know. It went up to like 300,000 and then it just flatlined. But I think that was because portable wall hanger, there was only like 300,000 people that bought them. So it just didn't have the attention. Then when I did the other video that didn't have the portable wall hanger in there, you know, I drug out for a long time before I showed the raid. I should have put it right in at the beginning.
Prepper Nation H, which I think I've seen you on my channel before. Can you buy ammo with an EBT card?
I wish.
The Leland Archer, $5 super chat. Thank you. They were more concerned with the dog than the coat hanger. Yeah,
yeah, I know.
For sure. So something has been coming up more and more. You know, partly from when I brought it up on my channel. And for those in the chat that do not know, I help run a channel called Dark Light Dugan, and we're pretty fucking awesome. So check us out. That's my plug. We started talking about what to do with firearm collections during times like these. Is that something that you want to hit on at all, or is that something that doesn't make?
What was the topic again?
What to do with your firearm collection during times like this, where you may not want to keep all of your tools in one place.
Well, it don't matter. I'm in Wisconsin. All the houses are packed like this.
What I mean is like...
oh, no, I know exactly what you mean, but I'm saying like it doesn't really matter. If I moved my firearms to other places, they would just be buy a bunch of other firearms.
Yeah, but there are other creative places too. So the first thing I thought of was like another person's home. And then I was like, okay, maybe a storage unit. Then I was like, okay, maybe burying caches. Maybe, you know, I thought it was an interesting conversation because there's no foolproof plan. There's no free lunch in doing this. And like, no matter what, your shit's at risk. And if I'm burying 6 loadouts, I'm uncomfortable with that, you know? And when I'm saying loadout, I'm saying like a long gun, a handgun, a backup gun, a knife, a sling, 7.9 magazines, roughly. Yeah, 7.9 magazines. Sorry, rough math with my ammo inventory.
But yeah, there's no place I could put them. I don't have enough property where I could do a cache, and if I did a cache that was hidden enough on enough property I got, I probably wouldn't be able to find it again.
Or you're going to drive by and they're going to be building like a community over it, digging shit
Well,
up.
I had a friend that actually tried caching a firearm, and I shit you not, in the ground with a shovel. Dude started, because it was actually not legally on his property, and the guy sold a bunch of dirt out of his property, like literally backs up with a truck and starts digging and digs up his firearm.
What?
Yeah, like that's
Crazy.
ridiculously horrible luck.
Here, there's a lot of talk in chat right now, so I feel like I have to show something. Hold on. So before the election ended, I was cleaning up the gun room. So I don't know if you guys know, I have a room that is dedicated like just to firearms. I got my gun safes, I got my pistol safes, I got my setup. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there another one?
What? No. Same
Oh no,
one.
it's the same one.
I can remove it, can't I?
So if you click on another one and then click it off.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. And I was carrying magazines, and I had like, I don't know, probably like 60 or 70 magazines, and I dropped them all on the ground, and they fell in this pattern. All high capacity magazines, which you actually, I think the dot over the I may be, oh no, that's a 20 round mag. That applies, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly, what I'm thinking about doing is get one of those. Do you ever check something out of a secure place where they got the cage and the little slot?
I don't think so.
Really? You've never worked anywhere where you've had to check something out of a secured cage?
No, I don't think I have.
Well, anyway, I'm thinking about getting one of those cages and just doing part of my basement with it, and
So I had
probably plate steel on the ceiling, and
that's literally like a goal of mine, like to have like a SWAT style cage with firearms.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like chain link, but like serious, like an armory. Yep, like an armory.
Well, because you ever try to cut through one of those chain link things, it takes forever. You're like clip, 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 clip,
dude,
clip,
and it's
clip,
loud
clip.
too. Not that I've. What's up, Checkpoint?
But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to have like a little gated room. I'll probably make it part of my studio because then I can hang up sound canceling stuff on it too. This way, like if you're on the outside of the room, you can't see in that there's a bunch of firearms in there anyway.
Yeah, you're right. There's standard capacity. I'm just calling it what they call it to be. Silly.
John Wick Armory. I don't think I've. That would be cool though. Like have it set up like a bar, and I was like,
Yeah.
How about something bold?
I want the John Wick Armory that was under the concrete that he had to only. I don't want to have to smash it to get it out.
It's got to be an easier way to get in there.
Yeah, like come on, dude. Like on government supply sites, they sell the old green gun lockers all the time for dirt cheap. Really? Hell yeah! I mean, look.
That's what I want as a locker. Because unless you're willing to drop like $10,000 or $15,000 on a safe, they are so easy to destroy. They're only like steel about the thickness of like a stop sign. Then they got a layer of drywall to make them really heavy, so the person can't just pick it up and walk out with the whole safe.
You got $80,000 in materials for $4,000, bro. That's dope. I bet the lock-picking lawyer can pick your lock to your gun safe. I guarantee he absolutely can, because I watched the lock-picking lawyer and I'm practicing lock-picking right now, which is a great skill for you guys to have during the boog.
I can get into my general locks without any problem whatsoever, like the ones that 99.99% of people use. If it's anything more than that, I'm just using slugs.
Yeah, right. Robin Thriller. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Thank you for the super chat, man.
Thank you. Did you guys hear about the Winchester safe hack?
Huh?
So Winchester makes those gun safes that are a little more budget friendly, and they're the ones that have the spindle and the digital. I don't even know if I want to say this on here.
It don't matter. Those safes are garbage. You can literally
Yeah.
take a sledgehammer and almost go straight through it with one swing.
If you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it auto opens.
Nice.
It's all over the internet. Like, it is crazy. Dude, you can open a safe. So those small fire safes get literally, I'll show you right now. Don't do this ever. And if you needed to do it, literally get a screwdriver, put it in the wedge, and then get at least a 1 pound hammer and bam, and then just drive that biatch through it, and then get something to, spread it open. Robin Thriller again. Damn, $10 super sticker.
Well,
Thanks.
thank you, man.
I feel like we got to play the Thriller song now.
But yeah, because they'll shut me down for copyright. But
Yeah.
yeah, unless you have like a multi-$1,000 safe made out of straight up like 3/8 plate steel, like something you'd see in a post office, it's not worth it. Just get a locker. You can get into a safe just as fast as you can get into a locker, and the lockers look cooler and they're a lot lighter.
Yeah, I do love the locker look. I like the what were we talking about, like the SWAT style chain link setup, because you can literally see your collection. Like right now,
I know.
I can't see my collection. They're in these 2 safes.
And I'm old enough to where everybody had glass door gun cabinets. And if the gun cabinet was full, then they were just on the wall because that wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah. And
My
the
town,
key
anyway.
was like under something on the top of the gun cabinet.
No, it was hanging from a string right next to the lock that was taped there.
Yeah. Oh, man. What happened? Weld it. We hear you. Weld it, weld it, weld it, weld it. I'm not a welder.
I am.
I
I can weld. I can weld some shit. I did it professionally for like 4 years.
Can you really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Can you weld titanium?
I don't know. I never tried. I did cast iron. I did stainless steel, aluminum. Aluminum was weird because I had to lead it with a bunch of gas. Like you pull the trigger and the gas would start going. I'd have to let it get completely covered before I'd hit the arc. Otherwise, I'd get a bunch of bubbles, and it's just terrible.
Damn. Brutal Bob says, I have a gun room, like a vault room. One of my boys does too. He bought one of those, like, I don't know, $12,000 or $15,000 Liberty Safe vault doors, and then got it completely reinforced with concrete and rebar, and then like hid it behind drywall. So all you can see is the Liberty Safe door. Let me plug up my computer real quick. How long you want to keep going for?
What are we on? 1:33. A little bit longer. I'll wind up doing the giveaway, and then we'll call it a night.
Oh, what giveaway are you doing? Oh, nice.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I see the ATF and is that your Agent of the Year award?
All right, ask a legal question about guns.
Should 80% receivers be legal?
No, like, is something.
Is my shotgun going to spontaneously go off?
%, sure it's a firearm.
That's great. So hold on. This is a firearm related 8-ball?
Yeah.
Okay, give me some more of the answers that are on it. I'm intrigued.
Okay, I'll just say some of the answers. All signs point to felony. Too short, but also too long. Depends if you love your dog.
Oh,
I already did that one. Brace yourself.
not legal, but not illegal.
Yeah, that one's on here. It's not
That's what it said.
legal, but it's not illegal.
Dude, so I was watching this guy in the UK showcase his firearms, and he had a pistol.
Too long to be that short.
That's so true. It's ridiculous. That's a machine gun. So do you know what they have to do to pistols in the UK? They basically have to make them SBRs.
Really?
Yeah, to be legal. And then they get to put a suppressor on it. I was like, how are they the ones give me $200? Is that one on there too? Give me $200?
I believe so. It
Yeah.
depends if you have $200. All right, so if you're not familiar with my giveaways, basically you're going to send me a private message of the secret code, which I will come up with, to my Instagram account.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah.
Send me a message in a little bit because your message is about to get buried because I'm going to do a giveaway.
We just did a giveaway on my channel. No big deal.
All right, so here's my Instagram account. All right, and the secret message will be...
Pen 15.
Is everybody ready? ATF. The first one to send me ATF wins the magic ATF ball.
Sent. Just kidding.
Oh, it'll be really, really quick. How do I not already have a winner?
Bad stream.
Oh, I got a winner.
What's
Literally
up?
the person I said I would talk to him later must have been sitting on Instagram.
No shit. That's crazy.
Send me your address and I will get it sent out as soon as possible.
Congratulations. What was the name, just to share it on here? Slowpoke. It may be a different username on there. Hammer down GKT. Thanks for coming on, brother. Hey,
yeah.
will you sign it for him if he wants you to?
Yeah, of course. But I read like a 2-year-old, so I won't be able to read it anyway.
That's perfect. That's, dude, the shit that I sign is a D, a star, an R, and a K.
I don't mind showing my signature because I got a couple of hidden things in there so I can identify it.
Yeah.
Mine looks like this.
Nice squiggles. I love your squiggles.
Well, yeah. There is hidden things in there so I can look at my signature and know right away if it's mine.
Nice. Rare breed triggers or something crazy. Colin Levasseur. $5 super chat. Joe walked his dogs 100 feet away from the White House, and Secret Service had to tell him he was at the other house. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, man.
Did they make a binary trigger for a Galil? That's a good question. I don't know, but you
I wonder
may
if that
be.
takes an AK trigger because they're
That's what I was
very
gonna say.
similar.
Yeah, you may be able to fashion the Franklin Arms AK trigger. R. Rocco, the two of you doing a podcast is the highlight of my near 40-year-old weekend.
Well,
Fuck
thank you,
yeah.
man.
Oh, excuse my language. I mean, heck yeah. Heckin' right.
Yeah,
we
I've seen a video on the rear breed trigger having problems with the spring, but that's just
Yeah.
kind of a stupid problem to have, too.
I
So
know.
really, would it be hard to fix that?
It's a small ass problem. Like what? The same thing happened with the Echo trigger, and they
It reminds me of Men in Black 2. This is a stupid problem, but it is a problem.
yeah.
Like, wow, did they not test this thing hard, or did they modify the one they had in the field and then they just forgot about it?
Yeah, rare breeds are flawed. GKT knows where it's at. Hammer down. Detective John Kimball. Yeah, don't get a rare breed. They suck. So for me personally, I have a friend of mine has a build that they did with like LWRC and BCM, and they have an Echo 2 trigger in there. I'm just kidding. I have it. And then I have the Echo trigger is money. Like, dude, with as long as you get the upgraded springs, it is a crazy crisp semi-auto trigger, and then the binary trigger is, great too.
Dude, a manufacturer sent me the upgraded spring kit. I actually forgot about it. I need to install that bad boy.
For which one?
The
Oh,
Echo
for the Echo? Nice. Is it the Echo or the Echo Sport?
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
If your Echo is mushy, you have to get the upgraded springs. My shit is literally like outperforming my Geisley. And then I have the Franklin Arms binary trigger and the Scorpion. And that thing is just a bullet hose.
I bet it is.
Dude, like just a rainbow of brass just raining down. It's nuts. I don't like how FRT doesn't have a selector. Yeah, I don't like how the Sport version or the Sport 2 or whatever version of the Echo trigger has like the selector near the trigger. First off, nothing should be near your trigger. So if anyone has in the chat has a bad lever, you must leave immediately. I'm just kidding. But like bad levers, the Echo trigger that has the piece that you actually slide inside the trigger, like it doesn't make sense, and nothing should be that close to your trigger.
I have to agree with that. I don't even like M14 or M1 Grand safeties. I use them. Like, they couldn't have found a better place to put this.
I know 1022s as well. Like, or not the same.
Well, that's on the side of the trigger guard.
I meant the magazine release.
Yeah, that's like,
dude,
you build like the most solid 22 ever known to man,
and
you have the stupidest mag release I think I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
I still literally can't work the slide release on a 1022 to this day. I do not know how it works.
All right, so you got to pull it back, push it in, let it go, and then it like twists into this different position. So if you want to release it, you got to pull it back and then like slide it up so it clicks and releases and lets it go. Let it go.
Okay, can I just remove it?
You can get an upgrade one where it's either like pushed in and then it stops the bolt, or you let it go and then it lets the bolt go, where you just cock the bolt and it releases it.
Ruger Mark IV is the best 22.
I don't agree. Ruger 1022 is where it's at. That is the best 10. That is the best 22 that's ever hit the American market.
I will say that the 1022 is the most prolific 22 LR that exists, and you can do whatever you want with it. Like, you can go from a 16.5-inch Boy Scout 1022 to an 8.5-inch suppressed with a collapsible folding stock, like super.
You can even buy a book off Amazon that shows you how to convert it to full auto. You can make a sniper rifle out of it. You could whatever. It doesn't really matter. They have takedown versions, so you can do like the whole assassin kit where it like breaks in two pieces and fits in like a little violin case. And
hell yeah! If you're an 0207.
Right? Well, yeah, of course you gotta be an 07 SOT.
Yeah, I mean, we would never advocate for freedom. Keltec G17 is the best 22. I have no time behind that handgun, so I can't comment on it.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Oh, for all y'all that are actually interested in purchasing the pre-86 registered machine gun. They did come out with some AMT Lightnings that are on the registry that are very similar to a 1022. They take 1022 mags and they run semi-auto and full auto, and those things are like
Really?
freaking typewriters. They're just like, wow, it's crazy. Yep. Shoot some tracers through that thing, man, and going to town. No way anything Kel-Tec makes can be the best of anything. Oh no. Oh no. Best micro compact 380 that exists in the world, Kel-Tec P3AT, hands down.
I would never buy anything Kel-Tec. Not for any sort of serious stuff.
You don't have to buy it. Dude, I literally have one in there that has probably had over 6,000 rounds through it, and I've carried it for almost a decade in my pocket. And it's been spray painted 4 different colors. And that thing is still running like a champ.
Oh, I'm not claiming yours isn't good. I'm saying Kel-Tec as a company sucks. I'd probably wind up getting one that wouldn't have a barrel or something.
Their QC was struggling
awful.
for a bit.
It's still
Kel-Tec
awful.
equals High Point. No, come on.
No, dude, a Kel-Tec's a ripoff of a High Point.
No, Kel-Tec on High Points. Kel-Tecs are for guys with boyfriends. Of course, John Kimball. Dude, you can't shit on the. I mean, I'm not gonna. Best Ruger okay, the best 380 is the Ruger LCP. It stands for little crappy pistol, and I got one. Come on, low point.
I don't know. The only 380s I've really liked so far was the RM 380, which has reliability issues, and the SIG P. I don't remember what. P238 or something.
238, yeah, that's right.
Just because it's actually built like I wouldn't be afraid to show someone that. Any of those other 380s, I'd be like, I don't have a gun. I'm sorry, not armed.
Well, it's funny because there was a active self-protection video where the chick, she was like working in a store. She was the manager, and she was carrying a micro 380. They didn't say which one. I just figured it was a Kel-Tec, and she had an extra mag. And 2 guys came in. Only one of them had a gun, and the whole time he was like not paying attention to her. She was feigning compliance. Like, she totally could have put 7 rounds in his sternum, but she chose not to because I bet she felt undergunned.
Probably.
Yeah, but I get that 380 is not going to be like the end all be all, right? Like, now that I don't need to wear a suit and all that shit every day, I'm carrying 31 rounds at my appendix. But there was a point where I couldn't every day. The only way I could carry comfortably and not, show the world that I was carrying a gun was with a pocket carried 380. So it worked. It served its purpose.
I usually pocket carry an XDS 45.
That works too.
It's just the right size to fit right in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Now that I don't drive as much, I'll probably be able to wear in the waistband holsters. But dude, you can't do that when you're driving. That shit fucking hurts.
Dude, it does. Like, I drive all day now, and not all day, but half and half, right? Half at like my home office here, and then the other half driving around. And after a while, man, that Glock 43X in my appendix, dude, good God. I'm not a little guy, man. That shit digs into my like waistline, and the extra mag on the left is like all poking me and shit. But I do it for freedom.
But all right, man, it's getting pretty late. Let's shut it down. Final comments. Hit them up real quick.
All right. So what about a shoulder holster for driving? Yes, they work great. I recommend the Galco Miami Classic too. Hold on. How are you guys allowed to have freedom to drive? You must be out of California. 25 was my dad's smallest pocket pistol. That thing was tiny. Yeah, I used to rock a Beretta 25 ACP Keltec 22 Magnum 30 round mag. Yep, that's a good gun. The PMR and the CMR. I'd pant leg carry a Benelli shotgun. Hell yeah. Hey, you know, I don't know if I should say this. You can carry a Mossberg Model 88 inside the waistband. Prove me wrong. Somebody go do it. Make a video. Tag me in it. Can you give us a breakdown / refresher on what's up with the pistol brace legislation? Yeah, you're fucked, and pistol braces are going to be being hidden in people's buttholes.
I got this. Will pistol braces be illegal? Or what's going on with pistol braces? Depends. Got $200?
Damn, that is so true, because they're saying that anything with a pistol brace is going to have to go on the registry. CCW Shockwave, hell yeah. Somebody, hopefully they're still here.
I want to SBS a Shockwave.
Dude, I mean, what, take 2 inches off of it?
I just get so irritated with the whole tax stamp process. Like, I almost bought a silencer like 100 freaking times.
Yeah.
Then,
the best thing to do is to buy it and completely forget about it. And then just one day, it'll be Christmas. Lee won, $7 super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Glad I found your channel.
Thank you, man.
And if you're looking for another excellent channel, come on over to Darklight Dugan, where we talk about your freedom, liberties, firearms, and make sure that you are set so you don't die when the government turns off your water, your food, your shelter, and your security, which they're already working on several of those.
BRN180. Post a link to your channel real quick in the chat, then we'll leave it sit for like a minute or two and we're gonna shut her down.
Thanks, Otto. I can only do private chat to you. If you post, actually, you know what? Let me hang tight.
Oh shit! Yeah, my comments are filtered on my channel, so you might not even be able to post a link.
I can post a whatchamacallit though. Hang on 1 second. Damn, I already got 10 subs. Come on, y'all. Come on over and sub to me. You will love the information that you get. All right, hold up. Sub to me.
Come on.
Dark light dildos. Dark light Dugan. Hey, for all my people that are in the stream from my channel, type Dark Light Dugan in as well. Let's see how many times. We'll see if we can get this trending, guys.
Like, what is that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't believe that was actually a thing.
Hell yeah. Go over to the dark side. Look at you guys. You guys are great. Sub. Thank you. I promise we'll give you great information. You guys did good. Thank you. Sport Brand. Sport Brand is one of my mods. He's awesome. Dark Bin Dugan. Subbed. Thank you. Dark Light Dookie. If you got Dark Light Dookie, you got to go to the doctor.
No, it means you ate too much ramen because you were broke and you're building a hot rod.
Yeah, and bologna.
I'm serious. It freaked me the hell out.
Yeah.
Never had white poop before.
Darkwing Duck. Is Dugan single?
I have no idea.
He's not single. Dark, message me whenever we can go over that info. I will, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to blow you off, brother. It's already 1 o'clock and I'm fading. Dark.
All right, man. Well, you have a good night.
You too, brother. Take it easy. Thank you, chat.